What's going on YouTube? Just KReese here. Today we're going to be changing the oil on a 2007 Mercury Milan. So what you're going to need is 5 quarts of oil. Mercury recommends Motorcraft 520 synthetic blend. We got a Fram pH2 oil filter. And you're going to need a 17mm socket or box end open end wrench. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and let's pull the emergency brake. And you're going to need something to drain the oil into. I have a drain pan right here. You're also going to need a jack to go ahead and jack it up. And the engineers at Ford Lincoln Mercury have made this very easy. There's a spot cut out right here with a solid piece of metal that you can go ahead and put your jack and jack from. Alright, so with your 15mm socket, it's not a 17, it's a 15. Go ahead and loosen this, turn it counterclockwise. So when you put it on, you're going to pull it this way. Go ahead and loosen it and drain the oil in your pan. Let your oil go ahead and drain. So with your nut back in, go ahead and screw it, finger tighten to start it. Make sure you don't put the ratchet on and try to tighten it because you run the risk of cross threading. So tighten it, finger tight till it's snug. Then with your socket and ratchet back attached, go ahead, turn it till it's snug. And that's all you need. And you always get a couple of drops of oil around the nut after you change it, so what I do is I always take a rag and wipe it. That way when you start it up and check for leaks, you can see if anything's leaking. So we're on the right front of the vehicle and you want to locate the oil filter. Just right here. You're going to turn it counterclockwise just like you did the drain plug. And with the old filter removed, go ahead and always inspect and make sure that the rubber gasket that seals on the filter did not stay on the oil filter housing and that it's on the oil filter. Before you install the new filter, go ahead and put a slight little bead of oil around that rubber O-ring and go ahead and put a little bit in the filter as well. Go ahead and reinstall the oil filter. And with your filter back on, you'll notice that it turns very easy. You can turn it very easy from side to side. You know, when you turn it counterclockwise and clockwise, it's very easy. So when you turn it, it spins on, and as soon as you feel resistance, you take that and you want to turn it half of a turn, quarter to a half of a turn. So what I'll do is I'll take my thumb as a landmark and I'll put it here. And as I turn it, and I watch my thumb. So that's almost half a turn. And with the filter reinstalled and your drain plug reinstalled, just go ahead and lower the car back down level. And add your oil. When adding oil, add between the bottom circle and the top circle. The top circle is full, so you want it right about there, right below the top circle, and that indicates a quart. So when it's at the bottom circle, that means it's a quart low. So if you add a quart of oil, it brings it up to almost the top circle. And with the dipstick pulled, we are right at the top mark, the top notch mark, and right there by the hole. So this car is full of oil and ready to go. Let's go ahead and start it up and check for any leaks. And before you start the engine, you never want to start it up and rev the gas immediately, because when you drain all the engine oil out, the engine has to circulate the oil, so the motor is turning over dry until it builds up oil pressure. So never start it up and rev it. Never try to start it up with the AC or anything on, because it torques the motor and it'll cause it to rev up higher. So you just want to start it off, make sure nothing's on, just turn the key, start the engine. Check for any leaks. Looks good. Looks good. She's running nice and smooth now. That concludes this video, y'all. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, post it in the comments section below. I'll be glad to answer as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, like this video. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thanks for watching, y'all.